Welcome to NLT with the brand new Samsung NP350 12.5 inch matte display notebook, which is actually a sub notebook and it could be even an ultrabook, but it came out before all that kind of stuff was announced, and actually Samsung didn't intend this to be an ultrabook. So we have as I said, 12.5 inch matte screen, is 4 GB RAM and 640 GB of hard drive. So there's no SSD inside this little fella, but we have a really nice keyboard, 200 nit display, and a really slim and sleek design. So that's why I'm saying this could be an ultrabook, even though they didn't call it like that, because it only has a price of about 400 bucks right now, or maybe 500 depending on which battery option you will choose. So let's see, we have inside the box when you buy this NP350 the system recovery DVD and some manuals, which are not that interesting, safety instruction. Then we have a little adapter for VGA. I will show you in a second how that looks like on the device itself. A little power cord, and for that the PSU, which is not the smallest, it's about 200 grams, but it looks okay. So let's check out the ultrabook or the netbook or sub notebook itself. It's one of my favorites because it has almost a perfect size. So as you can see here, this is a black version. It's plastic outside, even though it looks like metal. We have on the sides the Kensington port. This is that VGA adapter actually port right here, where you can just plug in this little thing like on a Series 9 of the first generation, and then you will have your full size VGA port actually right here. So there you go, it's kind of like with the tablet PCs. Then we have one USB 2.0 SD card reader and headphone port with microphone. On the front there is nothing. On the other side we have another USB that makes two USBs, and this has actually a little power right here next to it. So that means that even if the device is off, you can power your smartphone, for example, overnight. Then we have HDMI, standard gigabit LAN, and power. On the back there's nothing except for the fan. And if we open or check out the bottom, you will see that you can easily change the battery, and you can of course take off the whole cover if you just take out all the main screws, I guess, to change your hard drive to maybe even 1 terabyte. So you can see here, this is a really quite nice device. Now that I opened it, it will boot up right away. It took less than 10 seconds, as you saw, even without the SSD inside. We have on top a nice little webcam and a QWERTY keyboard right here, so you can see that that looks quite nice. So if you press the buttons, you will hear and see that it has a really nice feeling to it. The left shift key is a little bit small, but you can get used to that, of course. Then we have some status LEDs here on the bottom and here on the top, and the power button is glowing also blue, and the microphone is right here. Everything is made out of plastic. It doesn't feel too cheap, but the display is kind of wobbly, and you can, if you just do this, it will open up fully, which is actually enough. If you have it even in your lap, that's actually the perfect size. Maybe a little bit more would be nicer, but actually you don't have to open it up much more when you use it. Thank you much for watching NW TV. This was the Samsung NP500 or 350 in an unboxing. My name is Balázs Gál. Until next time, please tune in again and look for this device at your local store or on eBay for about 400 to 500 bucks.